Hey guys, and welcome back to a new series that I want to do just to chillax on the channel. It is called Chillquarium, something like that. And essentially, it's about abusing the capital, abusing money essentially by having fish exist that generate you infinite money. So this is the tutorial. It's telling us to go to the shop and then buy a. I'm assuming just buy as many as I can, and then when you click it, you get a bunch of these. So those are all different fish, which is really cool. I have no idea what they are, but we are getting a few pretty big ones. Now this is basically a card game. So raise two fish in real time, but they grow much faster if you feed them. So by right clicking, you feed them. You can actually just hold it down, which is really good because that means I can just do this. Yeah, you seem hungry. And so if I can just assign a million pellets everywhere, I'm sure we can speed up their growth exponentially. I'm going to keep this. This thing, I think, is a snail. I have no idea. It requires an absurd amount of XP. All of them actually do, especially that one. Jeez. But regardless, we're just going to hold right click for a while until we finally get two that are grown up. All right, so that took a little bit of time, but we have a neon tetrafish and a blue grass gumpy. So sell to adult fish. Okay, well, off you go then. Awesome. I'm just going to buy more packs, I guess. So this is essentially all the game is. You just simply get some cool new fish. You then get to, as you can see, this one only had like a 15-minute timer, but I managed to speed it up. Oh, we got a golden rare. That's cool. And then a bunch of another painted common, which only takes 5 minutes apparently to grow. So essentially, this is what a majority of the game will look like. Again, it is just a game that I got to chillax and relax. Doing both at the same time brings maximum comfort. So you can hold right click and it'll basically just continuously spawn in food. This food gives each of these little guys food experience. And essentially with like this guy, if I were to max out his XP, which as you can see is now done, he will now generate me a tiny amount of money per day. Of course, I could sell them for a lot more, but for now we'll hold off on selling them just to see how much we can, how many fish we can grow at once. Now, these guys, on the other hand, are going to take much, much longer. Number one, they are little ocean dwellers, so we have to hold down right click on them to grow them. And a goldfish only sells for 5, despite being gold. How dare it? I do wonder where our golden rare. There it is. That is a lot of food to grow, but regardless, that's fine. So if we go to the shop here, we can actually see you can buy some decorations, which I don't know what the point is, or you can buy this, which is more XP per food. You can also buy different lights and pebbles, and then obviously a bigger fish. So I'm not too sure on what the case is in the regards of the pebbles, the light, and the decor. I don't know if that actually matters. It could just be to spruce up your very plain looking fish tank here. But essentially, I'm going to wait a bit here. I'm going to try and get some money. And we're going to essentially just keep on buying as many fish as we can. Oh, we got a clown loach. How much are you worth? 5. But you do generate a few cents a day. Now, I'm not sure if the days are different to actual days. If they aren't, then that's kind of useless and it would be more worth it, much, much more worth it to sell. But we'll see if our money goes up by any amount, then we will know. For now, I'm just going to keep feeding. All right, so I don't think they actually do generate any money in regards to like a faster than an actual day scale, because I've been on that for the last little bit. I did find out though, if I click on this, I can actually see how many adult fish I have. So as you can see, the lower we go down, the more we actually get per day. So these guys are generating us 0.21 per day. Granted that we haven't gotten anything, I'm just going to sell all of the adults in order to just acquire some more funds. Now, the rest of these fish are going to take forever to grow up, each one of them being around either 5,000, 9,000, or over a couple of 100,000 XP. So I'm going to buy a few more packs. Hopefully through these 7 packs, we actually get something that will grow up easily enough. 2 days, wonderful. For painted epic though, that's pretty cool. Another epic. That one wasn't new, so that means that we do have those floating around. We got a legendary. That's really cool. A painted rare and another painted rare. So those are all going to take like hours to grow up. I don't know how much that actually means that I'm going to have to sit here holding right click for, but when we have enough money to do maybe an upgrade or we get something cool, we will be back. All right, so after a little bit more feeding, now, as you can see, per hour we only get 40 cents. Per minute we get nothing. And per second, literally nothing. So it is an actual day, and then you can see like per minute how much we get. But regardless, for now, until we can actually make a lot per minute, we're just going to keep on selling. So we got a few of our snails grown up. We managed to grow up all of the normal ones, and then the one rare one has grown. We also got this, the Akara. Oh, look at that. We just got another, a painted better common. I don't know. Well, I'm sure it'll appear here. So we got the Corridoras, the beta. We did just get a painted beta as we saw. So let's just say awesome. As you can see, this is all of the fish that we've collected so far. We do have a legendary floating around somewhere. For now, let's just sell all of these. And now we have enough to finally buy a food upgrade. So now we get 10 XP per upgrade, allowing us to level up our fish a little faster. We can also afford one more pack. So we actually got nothing good from there, except for that painted epic. But again, I mean, a lot of the stuff is going to be very difficult to grow. Going twice as fast now, though. So, I mean, we'll take what we can get. We got an Akara, which is really cool. Essentially, what I do is I try and guide all of the fish down to this little feeding hole. So any fish are left out and about, we leave a food, like a few little pellets up at the top. They then get baited into the feeding pond down here. So again, we're just going to try and entice the ones up there to come down here. Now, as that just did, we did lose 2 fish again off of the amount that we were trying to gain, which is a little annoying. But if I do it like that, the adult might eat that one instead. There we go. And now we have all of the fish that we want growing to be down in this little feeding pond of ours. Now, the main reason I am holding it down here is just mainly for the snail, otherwise I would keep it up at the center. But the snail does require us to have food on the floor for it to grow. This is taking a lot less time than before. We're going up 10 instead of 5 per hold, like basically per second, I would say, less than a second. So we already have quite a few extra fish. Now, again, they do generate us a decent amount per day, but we really just want per hour. So it's going to cost 10,000 more money just to get another 5 XP, which is going to take us years of our life. So instead, we're just going to keep on selling. And now we have an extra 82, which means that we can now go back to here and buy a bunch more packs. Each one of these packs will hold us a bunch of more fish to get us more money. Now, sadly, you get 4 per pack, so majority of the time it is a bonus of around, I would say 20. Sorry, 10 actually, because you get a total of 20 if you grow all of the fish up, and they are all commons. But a majority of the time we only grow up like 2 of them because the others are just taking a much longer time. Even now, you can see we're just busy sitting here holding right click, and there's these like kind of fish here that hold up to 170k, some 10 only, some 7, but by the way, they all require a lot of experience. So this game is basically just in case you guys are want to relax after a long time, watch a bunch of fish just float around. Basically, you can just watch as your aquarium grows, as you get money, stuff like that. Like even now, essentially, I get to watch them all just do a spiral. It's a rather relaxing time. I am a little not too happy with the fact that it does take an actual day for the income to come through. But again, once we get bigger fish, I'm sure it'll be fine. We've already grown a few fish to adult stage, which is really good. It is going to take a long time. To put into perspective, just to grow the fish that we are highlighting right now, it would take 2,880 pellets. And that is if it was the only one eating. There is a total of 56 fish. A majority of them are all sitting in this one little area eating. And due to how they kind of like all go around, it's actually better if I do this, because then a majority of them start eating more. I just hold it over the snail to full grow them normally. So there is a lot of waiting involved in the game. Can I click on the snail? Snail. Give me the snail. I don't want that fish, I want the snail. All of you, go away from the snail. I want to hold them. Oh, thank you. So yeah, as you guys can see, it does take... Oh, there we go. We got a new fish. What type of fish are you? Another common, which is, again, only $5. A different colored, which is a painted common, so it's $10. So in other words, every painted common we get a new pack. Every normal common we get, it will take 2 commons to get a new pack. There was another painted, another 10, so that's another new pack. This is going to take quite a long time. In a lot of the time we will be spending is feeding them. Obviously, I'm going to be cutting out a majority of it in the future. So now I'm just showing you guys what is basically happening. Again, I don't know what these lights are for. I'm assuming this is just an upgrade for our current tank. And then again, I don't know what these decorations are for. They could be for something special. I am afraid I wouldn't know. Let's just keep on buying ourselves. Oh, we're at max capacity. Oh, what is this? Multiple goldens. That's really cool. So after a certain amount of opens, you get a golden pack. Or I just was lucky enough to buy a golden pack. One of the two. But regardless, because of that, we got 4 goldens, which is a lot of extra cash. I'm going to now continue to just feed these for a while until we can fully grow them up. And then we'll be back when we have a bit more money. Alright, so we've gotten quite a few of the fish grown up. Not all of them, sadly. It's just taking a very long time. I mean, you know, despite holding this down forever now, it is just taking forever. So I do want to just sell them, see how much we can get. The goldfish do generate a lot per day, is what I want to say, but that's a lie. They're actually quite useless. Okay. But we have a good amount, so 400. We can then buy that upgrade. That gives us a extra, what was that, 20 tank capacity. We could spend another 200, or we could buy... Actually, yeah, let's buy another upgrade. So the capacity is, I think, maxed out now at 100. Now we can just buy a bunch of these packs. We don't have the money for any more. That's fine. So as you can see, it no longer is grayed out because we've actually grown them all up, except for that one there. The epic one, that one, nothing new, I don't think. I do wonder... No, we didn't get anything new, but that's fine. So, one more grown-up fish. Let's look at any age here. So you can see here we have a legendary. I'm assuming it's a koi fish, given the texture. And here's all the epics. They're all like at 30,000 experience out of hundreds of thousands. So it is just going to take us a long time for them to fully grow up. Some of these rares are nearly grown up, but I've noticed like the rares kind of suck. I do believe there is a way to speed up time through the like actual computer, where you just change the date on your computer and it'll speed up the time. So I think what we'll do is we'll try that in the next episode. For now, I'm just going to leave these guys. They're going to grow up by themselves. And by the next episode, I'm going to try and have at least a decent amount of money. So we'll try it. We'll see how that goes. But until then, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Look out for the next series we're going to be doing soon, too. We're going to be doing another different type of game. But we'll see how that goes, too. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.